There was once a man in PioneerTown that gave into temptation, gave into simping and reckless spending, and was right out spendthrift. Now, this cheer story is about that man. It's not about how he struck gold, but it's about how he squandered it. This here man was named Quickspin McGraw, or Quick, as his friends would call him, because nobody in the land of PioneerTown reached for their wallet quicker than Quick. Alright, so in this video for today, I'm going to talk all about how I blew through $250,000 in my mid-20s, and hopefully me talking about how I lost this $250,000 cash. Well, actually it wasn't all cash, but most of it was cash. Is going to help you guys avoid those same mistakes and same pitfalls so you guys don't fall victim and prey to losing massive amounts of money. So I'm not going to waste nobody's time. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into my list of the things that ran up $250,000 in my mid-20s. I got my list right here on my smartphone. $65,000 taking my last girlfriend on dates. I was dating a reality TV star. I had a car wreck, let somebody drive my car, didn't have no insurance on my car, totaled the vehicle, $16,000, broke a red camera, brakes went out on a car I was driving, jumped out the car, and destroyed a $14,000 red camera. I got robbed at gunpoint. That cost me about $25,000. About 2 years before that, I was jumped and then robbed. That was about $8,000. Renting brand new cars from Hertz Rental Cars was about $24,000. Try to get rich really fast by starting a fitness app, and that was about $25,000. There was some business coaching I signed up for, but I only paid for half the business coaching and got kicked out all the coaching programs. That was about $8,000. I lost another $6,000 crashing drones. And the funny thing was, when I was shooting this video right here, this here video, I almost lost another $1,000 because I crashed the drone while I was shooting this. About $60,000 wasted because I went to college for 5 years to get me a college degree, and then right at the end, instead of just taking my degree, I dropped out of college 4 months before I was going to graduate with my degree. And I only had about 6 more credit hours to go to get my degree from college. But I dropped out right before, and I remember everybody was pissed off and mad at me because I only had 6 more credit hours to go, and I went ahead and quit school. Now, I can't really blame anybody for all these mistakes that I made before. Like, I'm responsible for all this stuff. And honestly, spending all this money was a blast. It was a lot of fun. If I could go back, I would probably spend half as much money as I spent before. A lot of stuff was just like, I should have had insurance. That would have saved me a lot of money, and then also probably the whole school thing. If I could go back in time, I probably would get my degree, not because I need it or would use it, but just because it would make my parents happy to see me actually get my college degree and walk across that stage. So like I said, this video right here is to help you guys learn from my mistakes from losing $250,000, how you guys can avoid doing some of those same things and avoid making some of the mistakes. Like I said, I spent over $65,000 on dates, but I'm somebody that likes spending money and doing nice things for people I care about. So it probably was like a waste because I was just spending money. I was in a long distance relationship, so I spent a lot of money traveling across the US, flying to LA, Memphis, you know, different cities and whatnot. But I mean, I had fun, I had a blast doing it. It probably wasn't the best use of money. And I mean, we got to do stuff like, well, actually, some stuff we didn't even do. Like I bought a 7-day cruise, Royal Caribbean, on the world's biggest cruise ship, Symphony of the Seas. Didn't even go, but tickets to Disneyland, didn't even go because I heard the lines were too long. Didn't feel like standing in line, so I just bought tickets. Didn't even go. went to Universal Studios, did a whole bunch of dates like all over the US, went to resorts. I was constantly getting hotels, buying plane flights, going out to eat 3 times a day, tipping all the waiters, all the bartenders. Stuff got very expensive very fast, and I was like spending no less than $20,000 a year going on dates. And I mean, it was a lot of fun, and if I could go back, I would probably do the same thing again. But actually, I plan on doing the same thing when I get into a relationship later. That's why I'm working so hard right now, so I can make more money, so I can afford to, go out and do this stuff. Because I like spending money. I can't. That's just who I am. Some people like being cheap. I just like spending money. So to make up for that, I just am running like 3 businesses right now. My main takeaways from how I lost $250,000 was just, the main thing was just not having insurance. And then also spending too much money on dates. So if I could help somebody out, that's in my predicament. If you interested in a girl, you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money going on dates. You don't have to spend a bunch of money to have fun. If you guys can enjoy each other's company without spending a bunch of money, that's really like the important thing. And I think when I was dating before, if I didn't spend that money, I don't think we would have had a fun time, to be honest. So that right there, probably like a key indication that, it just wasn't meant to work between us. And instead of just, acknowledging that back then and just saying like, oh, the only reason like dating this girl is a whole bunch of fun is because I'm just spending a ton of money buying cruises, going out to, 3, 4, 5-star dinners, going to resorts, staying at luxury hotels, renting luxury vehicles, driving around in, going out and going shopping. That was probably the reason that last relationship was a lot of fun, just because I was spending so much money. So if you're a younger dude or a younger guy, or just any guy in general, if you're spending a crap ton of money on extravagant dates just to have some fun, if you two can't sit down and have fun sitting in the living room for 5 or 6 hours, then hey, it's probably not meant to be. And then if you got any type of thing that you own, a house, car insurance, camera equipment, any kind of professional equipment, make sure that you got insurance. I've lost like $100,000 from not having insurance. So go ahead, get you some insurance today. Those are my 2 takeaways from the day. I want to at least give out some positive thing and teach some type of lesson. Learn from my mistakes. I've made plenty of them. And also, don't work with criminals and gangsters. So that's my 3 things. If you want to date a girl, make sure you guys can have fun doing nothing. Make sure you guys can have fun spending no money. Then make sure you have insurance. If you've got anything expensive, anything more than $1,000, $2,000, have some insurance on it so you don't lose it. And then the 3rd point is going to be, don't work with criminals, don't work with gangsters, don't work with drug dealers. Those are my key lessons for today. That's it for this video. If you want to see me make any more content, go ahead and just let me know. And I promise the next video, I won't even use this horrible Southern accent on top of the video. Now, everybody have a blessed week, and I will see you guys next time.